says, so I only have 1 vote each, which is just two votes, 2 PVC. It's not relevant. Whatever they are discussing, whether they support, they decide to go and support Jagaban, they should support just 1 vote. If he's even strong enough to go and vote that day, he might not even be able to go there. So is he going to from his room and mobilize people to go and vote? So they don't have role to play. Nigeria should know that they are just there. They don't have role to play. So the people that have the key right now are the youths and the viable adults that are going to cast their votes that we need to speak to. They should go get their PVC and make sure that they forget about the shenanigans of these people of different groups, different associations from different areas, convincing us, confusing us, giving us information that we don't need to hear. It's an issue. It's a forgotten issue. From now, we don't listen to them anymore. Nigeria, they're already aware of the truth. So they should go. They should go and collect the money they want to collect from anybody. This man is a man of truth. This Adebanjo, he has always been speaking. I've listened to him several times. He's somebody that wants to make sure that Nigeria is in the right track. And those are the kind of people we want. And by the grace of God, let them spend the money they want to spend. It will come to a time where the real issues will take place, and that is what we want. We should work how people should get their PVC, talk about how people are going to, because whatever we say now, even if we start nothing tomorrow, to change the security system of Nigeria, to change anything, what we need is just change of that government. There should be change of narrative totally, so that there should be somebody that will come and lay a good foundation for us. And that good foundation is what we need from Peter Obi coming first. Just give us resident, identify everybody by name and fingerprint, so that we'll begin to fight insecurity, food, electricity, health, social justice, and everything. It starts from there. If you don't have that foundation, nothing will work. So that's why we must put somebody that will say, okay, this is what you are going to do, and we do it. So thank you very much. I really appreciate everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prince Collins, for even Yes, Rita Adams' comment. She said Fashiranti is very old and weak. Agbado and his folks used the old man. Okay, guys, please like and share this broadcast, because we have to spread the word. We have to keep spreading the word, people. We have to. We do not have a choice at this point in time, because election is just around the corner. We need to gather as many people as we can, and we need to make people go collect their PVC so they can come out on that day and vote. Like we always say here, it's okay to talk, it's okay to pray and do all of these things that we like to do to encourage people, but we still have to get people to go collect their PVCs for them to vote on that day. Now, the only way where this is sure for us, please, guys, let's endeavor to do that. When they try, but let's keep trying. Just like Mr. Ninja Watch always says, these people are intoxicated with power. They are not ready to leave it. They're not ready at all. That power where they did, they sweet them, they shock them. They are not willing to live there at all. So they are ready to do anything, if not to lie, if not to spread propaganda, anything. They are just willing to keep doing it. So guys, please endeavor to go get your PVC. If you can hear me, if you are in Nigeria, you have voted, you have registered for your voters card and you have not gotten it, please go and collect it. If you are abroad and you have people back home who are yet to collect their PVCs, please continuously speak to them to go get their PVCs. I know we've been saying this a lot, but trust me, that is the only way victory is sure on that day. Thank you once again, people. God bless every one of you. Please endeavor to like and share the broadcast if you are yet to do so. Please, guys. And I was asking, what do we do? What measures do we put in place to make sure Peter Obi wins? Because as we do our own, and so them too, they do their own. Before they will start devising new means and everything, how do we spread the messages into the local towns, into the rural areas? How do we spread the message of Peter Obi to them so they can also vote? How do we do that? What do we do? What measures do we put in place? Thank you, guys. Please like and share, and do not forget to support us by using the $, to the right on the comment section. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who has contributed so far, and of course, everyone who has super chatted us today. That'll be Mr. Peter Ife and Mr. Chidi Domike. Thank you so much for the super chat. God bless you. Jacob D, I see you. Good evening to you. I welcome you to today's broadcast. Michael Okere, I see you as well. Thank you. I welcome you to today's broadcast. God bless every one of you. Just in case you want to join us here on screen, the link is already posted right there on the comment section. Click on it and I'll have you right here with me on screen so we all can discuss what is affecting you and I in our beloved country, Nigeria. Lagos, Ogun State, and Delta State, they say now then they lead for people who never collect their PVC. I beg. If you get anybody for these areas, check on them, ask them if they don't go collect their PVC, my people. Thank you very much and God bless. Now let's move straight to Mr. Chooks. Obibo is there. Mr. Chooks, good evening to you. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, good evening, Kachi. Good evening, fellow panelists and everyone listening to us. Yeah, I want to start with the Afenifere of the thing. Yeah, I asked this question the other time, and I'm going to ask it again. What's the relevance of these socio-cultural groups? Do anybody really listen to these people?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's very, very relevant, my brother.
It's like somebody going to Ohaneze today to talk to them about Igbo votes. Anyway, that one is obvious that everybody knows the stance of the Southeasterners and the so-called Ohaneze. So that should tell people what all these people are for. The only one, if at all, I don't know, because it's been long. I left that the north, so I don't know how good they are today. If any at all, it is the only northern elders or whatever they call themselves. But I start hearing about northern youths and all that, so I don't know how big or how strong they are now. So apart from this one, I don't see. I've never heard that the Afenifere asked Yorubas to do this, and all of them did it in unity. So we don't. What matters in those who speak is the individuals. If an individual have integrity and he speaks of a candidate, I would take that more than a group that commands nobody, commands nothing. Because I can say, because if for instance, now if I'm a Yoruba man, I can say, oh, I've been following Adebanjo, I've been listening to him, and his consistency is unquestionable. So if I like consistency, I will say, okay, I go with him, because what he's been saying, he's still saying it despite the candidates we have now. He's been saying it without even knowing who is gonna come out to be the presidential candidate, and he still stand on what he's saying today. So somebody like me, if I'm gonna pick on anybody, I will pick on him to say, hey, because I believe in what he's saying, even before now, I am going to vote whoever he endorses. That is mine, and I'm sure it's partially the same all over Nigeria. There are some people who will speak, the youth, the elders, everybody will listen to them. People will listen to them, but not as a group. You can come as a group, because that group, they are split. It's just like Ohaneze. Each and every one of those groups, they are split. When they make a statement, you say, hey, this is the statement. One of them, the main person that could be their what is it called, their secretary or their chairman, will come out to say, hey, that is not from us. So, if we're going to term it in that way, we should disregard whatever they're doing. If Adebanjo says, hey, I'm for Peter Obi, those who listen to him will vote for Peter Obi. That's it. I come to the security issue. Nigeria is a people. Everybody come and talk the way they like. I think especially most of these people who claim to be our rulers, because I never call them leaders, you know, from the military to down to the last person. This is their regular ways of doing things. Somebody will just come up and say, hey, disregard this, it's fake news, it's fake that. If we have gotten, just like I think it's Mr. Alex or yeah, that said that, if we have gotten these informations on Kuje prison, it won't be broken. It won't be broken. If we have gotten this, so many atrocities that are happening in Nigeria wouldn't have been there. So, and for them to come out, you know, to question why the US, and I don't blame the US. Sharing intelligence with Nigeria is a risk. It's just like sharing intelligence with an individual, you know. So that is why I see it as, you know, all these men who are coming to talk now, they know they've lost their relevance, and they are trying to put themselves on the map again. Being it a general or whatever they call themselves, all of them are just bunch of rulers, bunch of gorillas. That's what I would call them. Because somebody like that man don't even have the temerity to come here and speak. Where was he? He's an army general. Where was he while Boko Haram is ravaging our country? Where is he? He has the skill to tell us that what the US is saying is a lie. Where is his skill to fight Boko Haram and to defeat them? These are men talking to us. They call themselves men talking to us. He's not even ashamed of himself to put himself on the television to even open up his mouth to challenge America. If men like him have done what they're supposed to do, Nigeria wouldn't have been in this situation in the first place. Thank God he said he served in the Nigerian army. What did he do? What was his contribution? What was his contribution? In fact, sometimes when these journalists they bring on these people, I wonder who they are talking to, who they are collaborating with. Because if you bring such a man there, you must know the man you bring in, that he has intelligence to answer the questions. Then you ask him, you endeavor to ask him the questions. Because if I'm the journalist, I will ask him, what was your contribution when you are in the military to make sure that what we're suffering today, we don't suffer it? Are you telling me that all these men, they didn't see this coming? What is the sense of having military? The essence of having military is to make sure that this kind of thing don't cross. The military will crush them before it even started. So there's some men who when they, you know, sometimes when I listen to these men on television, I wonder, because I don't blame them most of the times, because the people that you know, bring them on, they are shameless. They bring them on. They're not supposed to be there. They bring them on. They're not. You don't even ask them the question that matters. Even from their speaking, how can you say that? America has all the intelligence to tell you exactly what is happening in his own backyard. Yes, I said so. I said so. Because if that same intelligence, he was angry because they made it open. Yes, they have to make it open. How do we know if they didn't give them intelligence that the Kuja prison was to be broken, and they hid it from us? Now God go punish all their papa. Now God go punish all these people, papa. And you questioning why they let. I listen to their stupid what is it called Security Council meeting. They're just talking nonsense, talking as if they're in they are in a beer parlor. These are people we call leaders. Just like the last speaker said, for somebody of 90-something years old to say, I am endorsing Jagaban. Come on. It shows us that Nigeria is being run like Wild West, by criminals, by drug pushers, by 419ers. No wonder they gave that connotation to 419, to the penal code 419. Very sweet. These are men we shouldn't be listening to. And it makes me angry when they bring on this type of people to talk to us. Who are they deceiving? What has he done for Nigeria? He's answering general for nothing. Answering general for nothing. A general, he doesn't attend. They send him to America. They send him to Britain. They send him to Yugoslavia, Russia, whatever, to go and train. And they come back, you give them general. The real people who go to war, they never give them no rank. They never give them no rank. And that qualifies them to come and talk bullshit on television. I'm so sorry for that country. I'm so sorry. But I am telling everybody, right now, go and get your PVC. Let us make sure nobody deceives us. And this is why I'm talking about, listening to all these socio-cultural groups. Let us not listen to them. I don't care who they support. Let us not listen to them. Let us do our things. Let us make the right choice. That is what we should be talking about. That is what we should be thinking. Not all these men who promise us heaven and give us nothing. Then tomorrow you ask them, they said they never said so. What can you do? Let us go and get our PVCs now. Let us make sure that we collect it before December, so that if INEC is playing any foul game, we should start shouting immediately. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Wow, Mr. Chooks, thank you. I should also be saying thank you to you for saying it the way it is right there. Like we always say, it's tiring, it's frustrating. But at the end of it all, we have to go get our PVCs and vote. And this time around, we have to be very much involved in politics. Hold every person accountable. The local government chairman, the person representing your constituency, the ministers, the governors. We have to hold everybody responsible this time. Hold everybody accountable this time around. We have to be very, very much involved in this if we want to really change the status quo. I say a big thank you to everyone who has contributed so far, everyone who has super chatted us. Please super chat us. So use the $sign, make on super chatters. And to everyone on the comment section, I hail you especially. You guys always make the comments
I can't hear Kachi. I don't know if I'm the only one that is not hearing her.
Yeah, me too. I can't hear again. Is Najawash there? Mr. Najawash, are you there?
Yes, I lost you guys a bit. Can you guys hear me, please?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
But we lost you.
All right, thank you. Yes, all right. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. I was just about acknowledging the viewers. Thank you guys so much for doing this with us again today. Like we always say, you guys could have chosen to be anywhere at this point in time, but you always come here to be with us for us to discuss what is affecting you and I. And I say a very big thank you to all the panelists, King Emeka, Mr. Alex, Mr. Prince Collins, Mr. Chooks, everybody so far. Thank you guys. God bless you. Let's just quickly take a short break and I'll be right back. I see Joseph Oji in the building. Thank you, Joseph, for joining us. God bless you. I welcome you to today's broadcast. Jacob Obedient, I see you right there too. Thanks for joining and God bless you. Let's go on a quick break. I'll be right back to take more submission from you guys before we round up the show. Thank you guys so much.
Our possible. Our great Nigeria is very possible. For better infrastructure, for better life, yeah, my people. For better roads, yeah, for better hospitals and health, yeah. Hey. For lights today, for everything to work for us, for Nigeria. Yeah. No more hunger. Obi for better Nigeria. Obedient and useful. Obi, yeah. Obi, yeah. Obedient and useful. Obi, yeah. Oh, yeah, Obi, get it. Hausa man, Yoruba man, Igbo man, Middle Belt, Niger Delta. Let us come together for better Nigeria. For better life, for better health, for better road. From consumption to production.
Okay, guys, welcome back. Jacob G. Sekachi, you love this song too much. Are you the writer of the song? I go love them now. You know they feel the jam. As the jam they go on, you know they feel them. If you know they feel them, tell me say you know they feel them. Make I find something else to play for you. You guys know I love you all so much, and I really want to do things to make you all happy, right? Okay, thank you guys again. We are back. We're going to be taking more submission from you all before we round up the show. Thank you once again, my people, for doing this. But what happen? Only 2 people don't give us super chat today. Are they follow me fight, or what be the problem? We'll be saying only 2 people don't give us super chat today. Make una shake body, I beg. Please click on the super chat. The dollar sign where they the right. Make una click on now. Make una support us right now. I beg my people. Thank you all so much, and God bless you guys for doing this with me today. Thank you, beautiful people. Okay, now let's start talking. Please endeavor to like and share this broadcast if you are yet to do so, guys. Please like and share. Thank you, people. God bless you. And I'm going to be starting with King Emeka. King Emeka, please, you have 3 minutes to make your submission before we round up the show. 3 minutes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I've tried to talk based on all the topic for the day. Probably we just want to highlight the fact on the security or intelligence information. You know, we intend to make disparaging comments on most of our leaders, and I think I can understand reasons why, but you know, those who have actually gotten to such positions, especially the chief of army staff, they've exemplified excellent professional service. I know the chief of army staff currently is doing a great deal. I think was it last week or last 2 weeks? No, yeah, last week, and even Elvis himself played it out yesterday, where they were doing the Army Information Unit was trying to show Nigerians the patriotic service that they do for the country. In why we tend to want to rant, at least we should be magnanimous with the guys in the military or the army, to be specific. It's not easy to be a chief of army staff. I will tell you that it's not easy to be a general anywhere in the world. It shows you've gone through ridiculous training courses, exemplify professionalism and leadership before you're being called or tapped by the commander of the president to lead the section of the army, or in the military section of the navy or the air force. Let's not just discount these individuals. They're highly skilled. They're highly exposed. They're thoroughbred professionals. The insecurity situation in the country, yes, is alarming. And I'll keep hammering on the lack of resources in terms of personnel, especially when we want to look at the police. We can't have over 200,000 policemen policing 200 million people. It's insignificant. We need more people. If we want to do that, I can understand, yes, the resources as well as the money or the funds to get that done might be tight, but we could look at other things to do. Please, let's be magnanimous when we want to cast blames or disparage these individuals. And also for the socio-political groups like the Afenifere, the Arewa, and the Ohanese. If we don't understand history, we might not know how relevant they are. Yes, there are groups, especially the Ohanese, which is the weakest of them all, followed by the Afenifere because of leadership tussle. But the strongest of them are Arewa, who was, they was formed as a result of the Saduni, Sudana, that's Amadou Bello, who is late now, of blessed memories. And you could see how strong they are, that all the political aspirants had to go to Kaduna, to the Arewa house, to present and make their claims. We would want all the socio-political groups to learn from that and, get themselves organized, especially the Ohanese, which, in my point of view, gets me upset all the time because they are not organized. They are very, very relevant because of the way, if you go to history and see how it was formed, they are very relevant in our socio-political discourse and their views about how we can implement good governance in the country. I also want to conclude by let's be careful with the comments we make. Please, especially if we've not had leadership position in any point of your life. Thank you.
Actually, sorry, if you don't mind, can I ask Emeka one thing, please?
Okay, you ask him after I just asked this, please. Those major generals you said, they've gone through vigorous trainings and all of that. Isn't that applicable to real life, or is that just applicable to schools where they go to have those training? Isn't it applicable to real life? Are they not supposed to put into action everything that they've learned in school? Are they not supposed to do that? Because I really like to know. And I also want to know what type of leadership role that you've held, that you consistently say the things that you say on this platform, King Emeka. Honestly, because it's looking like, for every time we come here to speak and for every time we come here to complain about what is going on, you don't see the need for us to complain about what is going on in the country. Mr. Chooks, please go ahead and ask your question.
Yeah, Emeka, you said these socio-cultural groups, right? They play an important role in the papers. So what important role are they playing? Why were they when these people are making sure that everybody is poor? That's my question to you. Thank you.
Emeka, where you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I don't know how he wants me to answer that question. I don't know how.
Answer my own first. The question we're asking, answer my own first.
No, I can tell you without any iota of doubt that military personnel go through rigorous, not only in Nigeria alone.
Yes, I got that part. What I'm saying is, isn't that supposed to be applicable to real life? Because for every time these things happen, we don't see them in the scene. We don't see them.
They are always no. You can't say that. You can't say that they're always in the scene. Those military individuals, the personnel, especially the chief of naval staff, the chief of army staff, they are their boys. They are responsible for them. That's the height of the leadership for them, And you can't say the military is not going after these bandits, the terrorists, and you can see that. Yes, we can tell that more can be done. You understand? That's why if you also look, more funds is being expended or being disbursed in the forms of budget allocations to the military. Go and see year-to-year comparison from each military, appropriation act for the year. You will find that they are being disbursing funds. So let's just, we can rant. I understand the ranting is necessary, but at some point, let's be magnanimous when we're speaking. Don't disparage these individuals. They are excellent professionals. That's all I want to say. I know that it's not easy. I would say that it's not really easy. No, Kachi, no, Kachi, no. If you are Kachi, please. I know why I'm saying this. If you've held leadership position, you will know that it comes with challenges. Once you've held
Please, can I come in, please? Please, can I come in, Kachi?
What do you mean by leadership position? Why are you there if you cannot face the challenges? Why are you there if you cannot face it? What is the purpose of the training? What is the purpose of those training if you cannot put it into action? Is there any purpose for the rigorous training? Is there any purpose for it?
It's easy to run.
Everything you do in life, whatever position you hold in life, comes with its own challenges. What makes you better is how you handle those challenges. So nobody sent them to be there.
Can I give you an example?
So they should be able to handle the challenges.
Can I give you an example? Can I give you an example?
Stop making excuses for these people every freaking time.
Can I give you an example? Can I give you an example?
Very annoying, King Emeka.
Please, can I give you an example?
For making excuses for them every
like this
time.
morning.
I'm going to come back to you. To make your closing remark, please. Thank you very much. Let's quickly move straight to the next person. That will be Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, please.
Where were the chief, these generals when our Kuje prison were broken? When the Kaduna Abuja train was kidnapped, and for months, ransom were being collected. Where were these generals? Where were these generals? Are they generals from out? Our territorial integrity is being threatened on a daily basis. Where were these generals when our children were shot at Lekki Tollgate? Who ordered the shootings? As far as I'm concerned, my dear brothers and sisters, first of all, let me make apology for a comment I made before. Maybe I was too angry about Davido's son because my wife, number one music star in Nigeria is Davido, followed by Kiss Daniel. I'm also mourning. So I'm not saying the kid, your child, I'm just saying the negligence of parents that I was trying to dwell on. That just, I didn't say, I'm not judging them. I'm mourning with them. That aside, because I'm seeing the comment section and people are misunderstanding me. And coming back to the so-called army generals and army chief of staff, for me, these are the ones putting Nigeria in insecurity. What are we dealing with for the past 7 years that we cannot get to the bottom of it? They are the ones hijacking monies made for weaponry acquisition. Where are the fighter jets? Who are the Boko Haram? Who is sabotaging this so-called Nigeria army? As far as I'm concerned, it has been turned into business. Have you not seen them retire on a daily basis? Some of them handed their own letter that they are done because a lot of things are going on. They are just making money. They are ripping Nigeria off. Where are the fighter jets? 12 of them purchased. Army generals. How have they kept Nigeria safe for the past 7 years or for the past 10 years? Especially under this government. So for me, all these army generals are just a bunch of businessmen. They are making money with the insecurity and the weapon company in America. That's just it. Shame on army generals because they failed Nigerians. They failed us in the Owo massacre. Nobody has been arrested. Where are they? Who bombed Kuje prison? Why have the army not gone into, swing into action to bring justice since the police have failed? We know that their duty is to defend the territorial integrity, but we have influx of bandits from Niger Republic, from Sudan, from Guinea-Conakry, and so on and so forth. Where are the army generals? They are just looting money. They are just making money of this country. Can an army general face a Nigerian and tell a Nigerian child that was born 15 years ago that I am an army general in your country? What have you done to keep our express road safe? In other countries, when the police is overwhelmed, they invite this army. But our own is just the reverse is the case. We just have army generals who are collaborating with politicians. They've turned themselves into errand boys of politicians. Errand boy should be ashamed of himself. Army generals that are watching Nigerians be slaughtered on a daily basis. All they know is how to kill Eastern people in the East, how to bombard the East. They cannot fight. They cannot dictate Kuje prison. Miscreants who came to carry out that dastardly act. Until today, we cannot find them, and we have army generals. Please, if you are benefiting from the wickedness happening in Nigeria, face your porridge, eat it. It's for a while. Esau did it. You are not the first to do all those things. We have a lot of people who are benefiting. As for me, Nigerians right now are the ones protecting themselves. That is why we have Amatekun. That is why we have Royal Guard in Benue. We have Edo Vigilante. Everybody is trying their best. We have Eastern Security Network. Where are the army? The so-called army generals are very good in Operation Python Dance in the East, Operation Crocodile Smile in the East. What about the one happening in Abuja? Our guests are being kidnapped. They are being raped on a daily basis. Students are being kidnapped. Why can't they army general in Nigeria peacekeeping? If they are not the ones even bringing insecurity in Nigeria. They are not army general. They are a bunch of shameless military men making money, taking advantage of the situation of Nigeria. Working with these politicians against the Nigerian poor citizens. As I round up with this, I want to advise Ahmed Bola Tinubu if it is too late to look at the constitution and step down from the presidential race, it's too fragile. I respect him as an elder statesman. He's old. He should take care of his. Old age is a beautiful thing. He should take care of his old age. He should go and sit down and mind his estate, mind his business, mind his children, his grandchildren. That is just the truth. He should bring in Osinbajo. A lot of us here were even having Wike, Osinbajo, and as fans up till now. But Obi has taken over everybody. Ahmed Bola Tinubu is too old, and God has blessed him with everything. He should step down from politics. He's too old. He has a lot of things wrong with his health. May God grant him strength to just resign now and say, okay, I've heard your cry. I'm not fit enough. Nobody is quarreling with anybody in position of leadership. We are all leaders in our own area of activities. For example, I have 52 people under me. I've never said it, or maybe I've said it a couple of times. The fact that I will come here to see how Nigeria can go forward, it doesn't mean we're a bunch of nuisance. Everybody is okay in their own way. You are not feeding anybody, and nobody is feeding you. So you shouldn't tell anybody because there's no position of leadership. So long you are a man of your house, you are a father, you are a husband, you are a leader already. If you can do well at that level, you can do well any level. We have generals and our children have been murdered every day. They have been killed on their way to school. Our express roads are taken over by 6 million killers, bandits, and so we have generals that cannot go through our own express road. They fly jet every time. These are decoration generals. These are just so much infrastructure generals. Guys, I will stop it there. Thank you, Ms. Kachi. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Right? Yes, we understand that we also have soldiers who give their lives on a daily basis. We have military personnel who give their lives on a daily basis to secure us, to save people and all of that. Yes, we do understand, but that does not dispute the fact that we still have the bad ones amongst them who just come there and sit and just spill whatever they feel like spilling because they are in power of authority. Yes, the good ones that have been dying, may their soul rest in perfect peace, right? But now let's just be truthful when we're saying some certain things because it hurts. There's a lot going on in the country, deeper than some of us would even know. But let's just be honest. Let's be truthful when we come out here to speak in public. People are watching, people are listening to us. Please be honest, have a conscience and say what is right. Have a conscience and say the right things. Prince Collins, please, you have the floor. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. I'll be listening to everyone. We're all educating ourselves. I think Mr. Um, Mr. Meka, I think he has a point anyway. Certain things he said, like we should try and you know control the terms we use. I think I've picked that from him. It's very important. But as a matter of fact, because the way things are going in Nigeria, we cannot run away from the truth. And when we say the truth becomes very bitter. So that is it. And what is happening there is uncalled for, and it's not allowed to happen. It's very dishuman. So having said that, I want to emphasize on the interest group that he spoke about. There are interest group everywhere in the world, not only in Nigeria. We've got interest group everywhere in the world, and the inability of the interest group not to know their boundaries, the inability for them not to know their limits becomes a problem. The interest group, they are important. Nobody say they are not important. They are very important when it comes to unifying the nation in terms of ethnic divide, checkmating divisions, stereotyping, and sentimental discrimination. When it comes to things like that, they have a role to play. They become very important. That's why they are called interest group, but not political group. We should get it clear. These people, they are not political group. We have interest group in different units in each communities and in each constituency and in each senatorial district. They are very, very important. It starts from home. Your interest group is your nuclear family, immediate family. The next one is your extended family, and it goes to your community, immediate community, and it expands to your local council, and thereafter your states, so on and so forth. So we should define we should be able to define our responsibility and be able to know our limit and our boundaries. It is very important. Interest group, they are not political group, they are not political parties. If the interest group were so important, they would have been conducting they would have been responsible for party issues. We have political parties that are which we know, which is APC, PDP, and Labour. That is in the forefront among others. We have these people. These people shouldn't come and use their own personal interest to disorganize the people, confuse the people, mislead them as they be doing right from time, and we'll be able to get to where we are going. They should let the vehicle drive straight to where the vehicle is going. They shouldn't be coming with their old age. We've seen them enough. They've done enough. They should go home. 90-something years. By now, he should be relaxing his head. I don't know what they are still looking for. They should go home. They should watch from behind. They should act as kingmakers, and we should go and be seeking advice from them. That's why I respect people like military, some military that left, people like Babangida and all that. They just left. They pack up. They go and manage their money. People like Tinubu and all that, they should be at home, relaxing, not coming to meet this one, giving this one head to touch it and pray and do whatever. Confusing people, they are just misleading us. They should clear away. We don't need them. When it comes to the time you need them, they will play their role. It's just like those days when we have it's still the same as a society that we are talking about. Those days when we have courtesy in our institutions, they were there for the interest of the students. But today they be divided against themselves because of the fact there's no checkmating issue. That's the system. That's why I said the system is not working. Everything is downfolded. Things are just happening the way it is. People just wake up in the morning and decide what to do. They just do it on their own because there's no control. So the interest group, they are not there for the purpose of politics. They should know that politicians are playing politics under their parties. That is why they are flag bearers. They shouldn't be coming to cause confusion and collect. This one will collect something from this one and say they are here. This one will collect. How can that statement be messing up themselves in the name of cash, which the Nigeria press can never talk about? It's just cash flow that is causing all these things. We are tired of them. Nigeria we are already aware. They don't have vote. They don't have anything to contribute. It is the Nigerian youth that have come out today. That is my joy. Nigerian youth have decided to say, okay, yes, we are taking over. Whatever they want to do, they are just doing it on their own. They should share money. They should do anything among themselves. They don't even have the vote. They cannot tell their children where to go and vote tomorrow. If tomorrow is the voting day, they cannot send their children to say, somebody that is 90-something years, can he go and say, tell his grandchildren to go and vote for this kind of person? He can't. He don't even see them. So they should do whatever they are doing in their old age, where the youth are there doing what they need to do to change the system. And that is how the narrative is going to change. So thank you so much. And I appreciate everyone for today. So much appreciate you, Naija Watch, what you are doing, giving us opportunity to hear our view. You are there for the people, and the people will always be there for you. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Thank you, Mr. Prince. God bless you, sir. Thank you. I would like us to move to the next person right now. I guess Kashi is having some network situation right here. Okay, let's go to Mr. Shooks Ibubueze. Mr. Shooks, are you there with us?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, talk to us, sir.
Okay, thank you once again. I just will use this opportunity to thank the last speaker for answering that question I asked Emeka for Emeka, because it's not coming here to tell people that they're irresponsible and all kind of words he's been using. You know, look, these people you call socio-cultural group, they are of no benefit to every Nigerian. They should go back if they want to do their job. I give you an example, right? Ohaneze went to meet Buhari to tell Buhari to use the political means to live in Nnamdi Kanu. He told them that he is going to allow the court to have his way. Have you heard Ohaneze to say to Buhari, you dare not do that? That is their job. That is their job, not meddling in politics. That is their job. They are meddling in politics because they want to keep the people poor so that they will remain, them and their family will remain relevant. That is what they're doing. We're not fools. So if Emeka is coming here to paint a picture that they know what they're doing, they are good for the society, they are not good. If you fail to do your duty, to perform your duty, you are irrelevant. Simple. Coming to the general, you claiming. Where was Irabo? Irabo is the chief of general staff. If we all know the meaning of chief of general staff, by the way, Emeka, I'm a product of the barracks, military barracks. So if I speak about the military, I know what I'm saying. Where was he when the presidential guard were murdered? Where was he? You called him a general. He don't have the information. You called him a general. You telling us he's been trained here. I first told you that the only thing that qualifies him to be a general is the training Nigeria spend money to go and train him. Do you know how much it costs to train one presidential guard? What are we talking about? He come here to blab for us. A general, you cannot take control of the distance. Can anybody now in Nigeria, I'm not saying apart from hunger, go to join the Nigerian military because of pride? Emeka, I tell you the answer is no. I tell you that the answer is no. If there's no hunger, nobody with the way Nigerian army is structured today. Don't tell me to mind the way I say it. I'm saying it so that if he angers them, let them change it. I'm not happy it's happening like that. I'm not happy that it's happening like that. I was supposed to be a soldier today. Because of their stupid politics in the country. No, I was told the Anambra State has had enough. Quota system. That's who I'm supposed to be today. So if I speak, I know why I'm speaking. I'm still angered by that. If you don't know, I'm still angered by that. And then they come out to tell us they are generals. General because we spend our money to go and train them. What has they really done? And you have the heart to say that some people are comedians here because we said the generals are not working. Emeka, where was he when these guys were murdered? That's part of his job. Part of his job is to make sure he look after the military, after the soldiers. And you are telling us we don't know what we are saying. calling us comedians because we say it as it is. Yes, I can be a comedian if I'm saying it as it is. I don't care. I don't care. You don't come here to tell people that they should be looking at these people destroying the country, allowing the people to die. I don't know your interest, but my interest is for a better Nigeria. And that's why I'm talking about everybody getting their PVC and making sure they vote the right candidate. Because that is the only way we're going to stop all this nonsense. We can't have people like you anymore to come and tell us all these kind of things you are telling us. No, you cannot see something that is straight. You're telling us to bend it. No, those bending is why we are where we are today. I hope all of them will come for debate, because all these processes they put everywhere. This is how they tell us. If we talk, they ask us to shut up because we didn't send them there. I think that this is where I'm going to anchor it. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Chooks. Thank you so much for putting it out there. I also want to say thank you to Guy Onwanile for the super chat. Thank you, Guy, for doing this for me again today. God bless you. God bless everyone who has commented so far, the viewers, and also the wonderful people on the comment section. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now, let's move to Omoye's corner. Omoye, Biko. Small, take it easy.
Wetin I do? I never start with all the easy.
Wetin
I do?
Before you start, I make I just tell you first.
Now, last, so now go need to shut me out of this platform.
It's coming.
No, last, so now no go need to shut me or take me out, because I no go allow anybody come this platform, come insult people intelligence. Are you freaking kidding me? Do you know what is going on in Nigeria? Do you people know what is happening in Nigeria? And somebody comes on this platform and is insulting everybody's intelligence. How dare you, fake Emeka? How dare you? Which general? General my foot. General my behind. General is Sonu. Where have they been? Where have they been? Can you go and console those innocent families that have lost loved ones? Can you go to their families and look them directly in their faces and console them? You need to really, really watch your words before you come to this platform. Honestly, because I'm not going to have it. This is ridiculous. In a society where people are being slaughtered on a daily basis. Are you freaking kidding me? I only have one thing for us, and I come to remind us every day. How are we going to win this election with a landslide for Peter the Rock Obi? That's all that concerns me. Every other, you see all these people that have ruled off, including generals, including presidents, whatever, in whatever capacity, they need to go forever. They need to go. If possible, they need to be held accountable for every single life that was lost. Are you kidding me? We are not here to play. Nobody should tell anybody, oh, you know, I come here with violence. No, more not. I beg. We know it's in the ground. We know what is happening. People are not sleeping anymore in Nigeria. Nobody is asleep anymore. I wake up and go to sleep with Nigerian news. Are you kidding me? How can you look at the suffering in that land? People outside that night, they tell us what they happen for our country. Outsiders. You want people to respect such people? Have you ever held a position in your life? Have you ever held? And even if you have, how many people bill you they pay? How many people's bill are you paying? If they are paying your bills, for us, we work hard for every dime we get. Don't come and insult our intelligence on this platform. Is Peter the Rock Obi or nothing? Let's shut down the society, because as it is, it is nothing to write home about. It is nothing to write home about. The Afenifere, they've come out. They have denied it. there's a document all over social media indicating that some APC people within the group came out to make it look like the man said, I'm coming to visit you. Okay, come and visit me. They turn out to another thing for the man hand. Old man, when he lose his child, he lost his own child.
Thank you, madam.
Do?
Thank you. Thank you.
What did Tinubu do? What did he freaking do for them? That old man lost his own child. What are we talking about here? I can't play with anybody. The reason why I'm on this platform is to ensure that Peter the Rock Obi gets to that position. I want a sane country. Do you know how many people want to go back from here? Do you know how many people have investments in Nigeria? There's nothing that is happening in Nigeria. Nothing. You take anything home, you leave empty. If you live with your life complete. Do not come here and insult. I go repeat them again. Anybody intelligence. We come here to come see the good of that country. Anybody when not like her, go and create your own platform to be praising your loser leaders. Losers, that's what they are. Losers, and they will pay dearly for it. Each and every one of them. Their generations will pay for every blood that has been spilled. Are you kidding me? Their children don't go ever know anything. Anybody when chop from their money, they go receive the same affliction. Peter the Rock will be on nothing. Or we shut down that society. Are you kidding me? How we go take win am with landslide? Now consign me. How do we get him there?
That
we
is
need
General
to do what we
Omoye
need
Kona
to do.
talking. The lady General Omoye Kona.
We need to do what we need to do. How are we going to win it for this man? How? I am happy with the fight that is going on in PDP and APC. They should beat each other up. Now that one remains. The prayer we have been praying that they will eat each other from within. Now they happen so. It will continue until they self-destruct. I saw a comment. Some Oga Oji posted. I know what you meant, Oga Oji, that he was able to stand. How does that help me? How does that help anybody? Agbado should go and stand in front of his grandchildren. We don't need him to stand. He should save. I don't see it. None of it. All those Mikano and Agbado is irrelevant for life. They will never serve Nigeria in any capacity. The heavens reject them. The elements reject them. The ground that I stand on reject them. Every being, seen and unseen, rejects them. They will try, but they will fail, each and every one of them. Nigeria will stand. All you people that have collected money to come and be pandering their lies and insulting people's intelligence, you will pay. I yield.
It don't happen, it don't shell it. Thank you very much, Omoye's Corner. But honestly, it's so painful. It's so painful. This thing is so glaring. It's so glaring. We dey see the truth like this with our koro eyes. Why you go come dey tell us say this white where we dey see now black? It don't make sense now. People are dying, people are suffering. The country is in total disarray. Everybody is complaining. Everybody no go feel they complain at the same time now. We not be mumu now. You know, out of 100 people, if 99 they complain, will not be fools now. It's too much. It's too much. And to think that people who live in the diaspora enjoying the dividends of other people's, labor are the ones saying all of these things. It's just so painful. It's so painful. Nigeria is in a mess. Please, guys, make una go collect on a PVC because this shout there, you need to stop. This shout with the shout pertaining the same issue every single time. It needs to stop. Lagos, Ogun State, and Delta State.
Oh, Kachi, I wish I could borrow my network. Why?
Yeah, it's like Kachi is having issues with the network.
Yeah.
It's the Jagaban.
Okay. Before she comes back, who is the next person there? Engineer Ken, welcome to the platform.
Thank you very much. I think I'm the next person.
Yeah.
I've been
You can
hearing
take
you
over
guys
now. Yes.
talking.
Talk to us. You have just 3
Okay.
minutes. You have just 3 minutes.
No,
Okay,
please,
sorry
please.
guys. Sorry guys. I'm back. Sorry, I'm just.
Kachi, I was already talking like you. You have just 3 minutes, Kachi.
Yes.
Sorry guys, I'm having so much network issues right now, but I'm good right
So
now.
that's it. I think it's my turn now.
Yes, Engineer Ken, it's your turn.
Thank you.
I just
15
wanted
minutes,
to
right?
quickly say, I just want to quickly say something before that happened. So I'm speaking about leadership position. The truth is, whatever position you find yourself, whatever position at all, it comes with its own challenges. If you cannot handle it, you quit. You resign. That is what a noble person should do. If you cannot do anything, if you cannot face those challenges, resign, leave that position alone for people who can do it instead of giving flimsy excuses every single time. It's becoming very, very annoying, and it looks like you're insulting the intelligence of people. Whatever position you hold in life, it comes with its own challenges. Even housewife, normal housewife for house, get her own challenges where she dey face. So if you cannot do it, you quit. That is just the best thing to do. But Nigerian politicians na lie o, na do or die affair for them. Do or die. The power just dey sweet them, dey shark them. That is the reason why we have to vote o. Abeg, make una like and share this broadcast. Thank you. Engineer Ken, please, you have the floor for the next 3 minutes. Engineer Ken.
Sorry. Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Please, you have the
Okay.
floor for
Good
3 minutes.
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, Nigerians, and good afternoon, my co-parents. And I want to really salute my fellow comrade for a good job well done. You guys are trying very well, and I also have to salute our warrant officer. That is Omoye Corner. I love that war, that fight, that she just fought. Thank you very much. You see, Emeka belongs to the politicians in Nigeria. He lives in Canada, and they are the one funding his bills in Canada. So that is why anytime he comes online, he tries to disorganize us. I didn't want to come into all this line since I've been in the office, sitting down, working, and listening to everything. But when I heard Emeka's voice, I started hearing the jargons that was coming out from his gutters. I couldn't help it anymore. I just have to stop.
Engineer Ken, please, language. You can't say
Okay,
the
I'm so sorry. See, you cannot blame my language. You understand me? Because when my people are dying every day by day, you expect me to show love. When my people are being killed every time, when my people cannot sleep, when they don't have no square meat to eat. Do you know how much we that live in diaspora invest in Nigeria every day? Not in our own pockets, but for family, friends, relatives, people you don't know will just called you. Do you know how many hospitals bills I've paid by watching ITV or by watching AIT? I'll see people give birth in the hospital. The hospital will detain them. They will want to release them because they are overcure bills. You know how many times I'll send money? I don't have to start calling names. These people, I don't know them before. They are not related to me. They are not my friends. They are nobody to me. But being as a patriotic African, seeing other African dying, suffering, every time tears comes into my eyes. My wife right now in the US, the fight that we fight, you don't listen to American news. You don't know what is going on in America.
Ajuna Ken, yeah, good evening. Good evening to you, sir. Yes.
Good evening,
yes, you just insulted Emeka. That is not right. I've said it before. You are one of the backbones of this platform.
I took it back.
Hold on, sir.
Okay.
Hold on, please. You are one of us here, so I don't think you need to be reminded of the rules of the platform. As you know that on this platform, nobody is bigger than the rules. If Emeka is here, entitled to his opinion. Obviously, everybody knows Emeka is by now. You see how Omoye's Corner countered him without not insulting. Please, yes, we can do that. We can counter anybody. You can disagree with anybody, but insulting somebody, the word gutter is too extreme. Please, I want you to take that word back, please, and continue.
Okay,
Thank you.
I take that word back, Emeka. I'm very, very sorry for using that kind of expensive word at you. But you can't blame me because, seeing what is going on in that country and hearing a man like you talk that lives in a free world. Canada is one of the most peaceful countries in the world. The kind of benefits that you are having in Canada, we that live in the US don't have it. Free health care. You can go there anytime, any day. You have no insurance. Canadian government will take care of you. Zero pay. But here in America, if you don't have no health care, forget it. You can't get no medicine. Sometimes you have to copay. So seeing him, speaking like this, it touches my heart. It pained me so much that no matter who you are, no matter your comfort, and you have eyes, you can see what is going on in Nigeria. You can see the media. You click into Nigeria Watch platform every blessed day, maybe 2-3 times a day, and you hear what is going on. You watch the video that Nigeria Watch took its time, to bring out. It is not easy to edit all these videos. You bring them out to educate us, to show us what is going on at home. They want a person that's supposed to be like us, that have that grace of God to leave that continent, to come to the free world and look at what you are saying. And those are the words that really touch me this afternoon, that make me to Messian as Katayan and talk opata against him. So for that reason, I take back my English, and I'm really sorry. But back to the matter, you see, the Nigerian army are a very, very big entity. I was once a cadet. Nigerian army know what is going on. America informed them or not, they know the system. They know the security alert. But guess what? From number 1 to number 1,000, top officers are all Fulani men. So even the one we have right now, Irabo, who the decorator, Irabo has no power behind him. His boss, the commander-in-chief, is a Fulani man, a born Fulani man to the core. So Irabo will tell him, sir, this is what is going on. This is what I have in my surveillance. What will I do? The Nigerian signal is there. I have an uncle. I don't have to call his name. He was the head of Nigerian signal for 27 years. My mother, eldest brother. So I know what signal is. No, they seize all these things. They report. But guess what? Right from 1960 to this day, the Fulani people have ruined the Nigerian army. So the only thing that can break them, if Jagaban comes there today, it's going to be worse than the way it is now. If Atiku comes in there today, man, that will be gone. Nigeria will be dead. The only person that can come there and shake it up a little bit is Peter Obi. It's Peter Obi that can be able to reshuffle power. That is why when Obasanjo was there in 1999, Obasanjo changed powers. It took a lot of armor from the north down to the west, to the east, to the south. He shot them around. So during Obasanjo time, if we can remember, Boko Haram was cooking up a little bit. But Obasanjo dead with them, door to door, back to back, bomber to bomber. He dealt with them openly. I see some of their videos. He finished them all. It was during time of Yaradua, they started beating up again because that is a Fulani man like him. So right from that time, even Jonathan said it. He said, in my cabinet, there are Fulanis. So the man is afraid of his life. People that doesn't value life. So Nigerian army today is being used for games. It's being used for games. If we should listen to our brothers who are on the forefront light, when they release video, those guys are crying. Telling us that that they will stage the Boko Harams and the Fulani S-men. They will stage them up to encounter the Nigerian army and kill the Nigerian army. And when the Nigerian army want to attack them, they will receive an order: stand down, don't shoot, don't go forward. By who? By those top generals. And who are those generals? They are all Fulanis. You remember the general that died when this guy, what was the name of this guy they took to Cotonou? Fatai, right? The name of that army general they took to Cotonou as an ambassador. When he was in charge, when he left, the other
Brutai is named Brutai.
Brutai. The guy that took over from Brutai, he was not a Fulani. He was an Hausa man. And that guy started changing things. Under 3 months, that guy reshuffled the Nigerian army. And he even started telling the Senate, they set up a meeting against him. He started telling them what went down. The next thing, they killed that guy in plane crash. They killed him in plane crash. The pilot that flew that plane was a Fulani man. The guy jumped down from the plane with a parachute. People around Abuja, they saw somebody jumping down from the plane with a parachute. People were saying it on media. We watched them. And that guy, they killed him. That guy was executed. That was the same way they killed Muhammad Mohammed. They killed that dude. Because if that guy was dead till now, Boko Haram would have been an history. Fulani S-men would have been an history. Outside the Fulanis, in the army, in the navy, in the air force, they took him out. So Erabol is just being careful. Erabol is a human being. He cannot die serving this country. He has to watch his back. The man knows the truth, but he cannot open up to us. Except some of us that know the details of what is going on. The only way this can stop is to take out these Fulani generals that are serving and that are killing Nigerians. That's the only way Boko Haram and these Fulani S-men can be stopped. Without that, it's going to be catching. This is a big franchise for them to make money. And they are inviting all their people all over the South, all over East Africa, North Africa, wherever the Fulani is, all over Africa. They are inviting them to Nigeria because Nigeria right now is the money bank for them. It's the money bank for them. That is just the thing. So the only way that the West can come in, if those of us that live in the West, can go out there, to the councils, go out there, to the Senate hall, go out there to all our state governors, go out there to our mayors, go out there to White House, go and protest. That's the only way this West can involve. They can involve by start freezing the accounts of all these people. They can involve by start taking their children from schools that they are here back to Africa. If we can put the trigger from here. But you cannot put the trigger when you are there in their comfort zone. They will kill you. They will just kill you. The only way to take them out right now is outside their comfort zone, where we are in our own comfort zone. That's the only way we can take them out. If we don't do this, it will never work. It will never work because the Fulani right now, they are deep down. Okay, look at the Boko Haram that they give amnesty to. All Boko Haram that they caught, over 90% of them, they gave them an amnesty and they put them into army, they put them into navy, they put them into police, they put them into civil defense. And when they put them in, they don't put them as a recruit. They put them in as some captain, colonel, major, So 90, 20 years time, these guys will also become a general. That is what they are doing. That is what they are doing. And our own people that are supposed to be representing us, we are there fooling ourselves. Let me use Edo State as a case study. Our governor right now have changed the academic system in Edo State. Instead of 6 years, I think it's now 9 years. It's now 9 years. You know, look at 9 years of schooling, then plus teacher strike, plus ASU strike. Then you don't make it about 12 years, 15 years. Before you cannot struggle out of that, you know, a Fulani man that spent 4 years in the northern part of Nigeria, it will become 10 times your boss. And you just sit there hustling your application around, sharing your CV to look for jobs. You see, our own people are the one killing us. Our governors are the one killing us. Our senators are the one killing us. Our House of Reps are the one killing us. They are the one killing us. Look at Wike from Rivers State. When he talks, Rivers, my people, my people, my people, my people, my people. I've never want to hear Obaseki speak about his people, that you cannot come and kill my people. You are not here to kill my people. He have never want to address the Fulani killers in Edo State. He have never want to address the Boko Haram killers in Edo State. He have never, for good 6 years that he has been there, he has been mute. Why? Because he have got paid. He has taken money from these guys. He's the one managing their wealth. He's the one managing their businesses. That is why he's been mute. You know, so they know how to catch us. They know how to catch our leaders. They know that they are so corrupt that these leaders, they don't care about their followers. They don't care about their people. They don't care about their citizens. As long as you give them money, they will keep quiet. And they will let it go. They will let it go. So please, Nigerians, if you can hear my voice wherever you are, pick your PVC. Don't sell your votes. Don't sell your life. Don't sell yourself. Don't sell your generation. Don't sell your next generation. Whatever you do today, you'll be held accountable for it for tomorrow. You know, you have to hold your ground. No matter what they bring to your doorstep, refuse it. Don't take it. Don't take it, because those things are evils, those things are demonic, those things are being influenced with satanic things that immediately it touches your hands, your soul, your mind, your heart will be set to them. You know, they will take it from you and they will start manipulating you. So you will not be in control of yourself anymore. But these guys are devil. Even the devil himself is afraid of them. I rest my case. Thank you very much, Kachi.
Thank you so much, Engineer Ken. You have spoken so well. Thank you very, very much. I think Nigerians need to be hearing things like this every now and then, because the situation is getting worse by the day. Things are happening. Nigerians need to wake up. They need to go get their PVCs. Like I said before, Lagos, Ogun, and Delta, they say now in the lead for where people never collect their PVC. I beg, make una go collect una PVC, because this suffer, you don't tire me. If you never tire you don't tire me. I beg, go and get your PVC. Keep it safe for the day of election. Thank you once again, my people. Please endeavor to like and share this broadcast if you are yet to do so. Thanks, guys. And if it's your first time here, you like what you see on this platform, please endeavor to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you can always be notified whenever we come on air just like this. Thank you, guys, and God bless you. Now, let's quickly move straight to Mr. Nsibidi before we start giving our closing remarks. Thanks to everyone who has contributed, the viewers and the commenters. God bless you all. Mr. Nsibidi, please, you have the floor for 3 minutes. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, my sister Kachi. Well, I had quite, some of the things that our people have been saying on here, and Mr. Ken, Engineer Ken, gave a very, very important, submission. And well, you see this thing about the Afenifere and this division between, I think it's Parfashoranti and Akintoye, right? The thing is that it was, it's meant to be like that, because don't forget that Tinubu himself started with these people. Nobody knows, but to me, I don't think that it was all genuine for him. I think it's just a means to an end, because if you look at the kind of politics that he has been playing, it's more of trying to ride on the the ideology of Yoruba nationalism. Even now, what did he do when he was about to announce that he's running, or during the primaries? He went to that meeting in I think Ogun State, and he said Yoruba Lokon. So that is how he plays his politics. But I don't think he cares about these people's idea of restructuring or the Yoruba nation and all. No, it's just he's trying to just capitalize on that, and it's just quite unfortunate that we are seeing that some, not all, are falling for his games and his tricks. You know, this is the same person that that there were some people suspected him of being behind Sunday Igboho's attack and all that. So it's just quite unfortunate. And Afenifere, to be honest with you, they are not, as much as they are, endorsing people is very important. They are not the one that will go and make everybody to vote. So at the end of the day, Peter Obi Labour Party should target the masses, the people. What we are doing is working, so we just need to intensify it. Not that it's working and we relax. No, you have to in fact, you have to double, if possible, triple the effort. Give it your best. And this issue of what's it called, Wike. The thing is that Wike is at the moment we can have, we are in support of what he's doing, but we all know that he brought himself to this point. It would have been much easier. And that is why our people, our so-called political leaders from the South, their greed, selfishness is what has brought us to where we are today. Because the North have never hidden their own, the Northern politicians. I don't want to be saying the North, so that doesn't mean I look like we are grouping everybody in the North. So some of these Northern leaders or political leaders have not hidden their view of the South from the beginning. So it's not like we are surprised. But our Southern, just like Engineer Ken said, the Southern leaders or politicians are the ones that have been our biggest problem. When Peter Obi came out in PDP primaries, what did Wike do? He was there trying to play down the issue of his return of Southeast and all that, just because of himself. And with someone with his influence in PDP and the kind of financial capacity that he has, Peter Obi had no chance against him there. But it's a good thing that Peter Obi took the move, made the move of going to another party. But now that he is at least seeing, he's not like he doesn't know. Probably he felt like he will be the special case. But now that he has seen that there's nothing special about him to this Northern cabal, well, let him continue doing what he's doing. But unfortunately, other political leaders in the South will just leave him there to dry. They are not going to join him because these people have already sold their conscience. They already, some of them have already accepted perpetual slavery, So nothing will happen. The only thing is that is the people. Maybe the people will rally around him and some other, But you see, these politicians. Although I know of the governor of Abia State, I think he has always been, by the side of Wike, and I think Enugu State governor and maybe some other one or two governors from the South. So it's just quite unfortunate that our own problem is our own people, and that is that's just the simple truth. So to just close, I think we should we should continue doing what we are doing. We should hope that, all these things of this Afenifere, yeah, we want their support, to be honest, because it will make things easier in the Southwest. But at the same time, the target is the people that are going to vote on that day. And we have to, continue spreading the message. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. NCBD. On that note, I believe everyone has contributed. On my yes corner, Mr. NCBD, Engineer Ken, King Emeka, Mr. Alex, Mr. Chooks, everyone who contributed so far today. Thank you so much and God bless you. And to our lovely people on the comment section, always making the comment section interactive and lively. I hail all of you especially. And to those wonderful people who super chatted us today, thank you so much, Mr. Peter Ifi, Mr. Chidi Domike, and of course, Guy Onwanile, my guy. Thank you so much. And to our lovely viewers viewing us from everywhere, all over the world, thank you guys for always doing this with us. So without all of you now, we know it's spell success. So thank you guys. God bless you all. God bless you. God bless you. I do appreciate every one of you. God bless you. I can see Adio Sun Jimo. Thanks for joining. Welcome to today's broadcast. God bless you. Osagi Odiase. Good evening to you. Thanks for joining today's broadcast. You're welcome. God bless you all. Let's do this, guys. We're going to be taking our closing remark now before we round up the show. Please help us to like and share this broadcast if you are yet to do so. Like and share. And do not forget to use the $ to the right on the comment section to support what we do here. Easy at all. Thank you, my people. God bless you. Let's move. King Emeka, please, your closing remark. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. What I would like to say is, I understand the criticism from others and the ranting. Yeah, this situation in Nigeria really requires some form of ranting and criticism. All I'm trying to say is express caution when you're criticizing. I know the problems back home is really enormous, and it could get us, into this wild pool of anger, But let's get a grip of our emotions, Look for customized solutions or things that we can try to put out. Like, you've been asking a question and nobody has answered that question, and unfortunately, because nobody knows how to answer that question, I tend to look at solutions for every problem. And again, we keep comparing Nigeria to the West, which is fine. It's fine, but the West has actually been in this same position as we are in the past. During the Great Depression, which lasted for 10 years, people were eating stones. I wonder what they would have been saying by then. Things were rough. There was high crime. That was when the Bonnie and Clyde issue was rampaging and ravishing the entire country in the United States. Things were bad and terrible. When I mean people, they finished eating rats and lizards and they were eating stones. Bread was gold. So, but they navigated through that situation and came out successful. We are going through our trying times, and God willing, we will be able to move ahead and forge ahead towards the pathway of prosperity. What I'm saying, somebody today, when he was making his criticism, and because of he could not control his emotion, was laying out blames to the Adele's who are suffering an enormous loss. We must express empathy. We must get a grip of our emotion. We must, at some point, put ourselves in the position these people might be going through. That's why I said, if you have not had leadership position, fortunately I have, you won't understand the enormous challenges that would come with such position, right? I wouldn't want to say some people are very bad and evil, but many people, I would say many Nigerian leaders want the best for that country. But we have other issues and challenges, and as such as saboteurs who would deliberately want to cut short the progress we are making. We must express empathy, have a grip of our emotions, and as well, when we are dishing out criticism, we must also take cognizance and a grip of our emotions. It's very good to dish out criticism, but it's hard to take one. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Emeka, thank you very much for your delivery right there. Fortunately, we lost Kashi. So we are rounding up now. I guess everybody have contributed.
Yes, it's a closing remark. I think I'm the next. It's 1 more minute she's giving us now.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Alex. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. I already made my point clear that I did not criticize Davido. My wife, #1 music star in Nigeria is Davido, followed by Kiss Daniel. In fact, she was with me while I was making that remark to correct it, that I just wanted them, our celebrities, to be more careful with their children. Yes, this is not the first time. It happened with Adebanjo. This is not about leadership. This is outright carelessness for me from the side of the stewards, those who were at home. So they should check these things. Anyways, that aside, let me round up with this. Our leaders have never meant well for us. The set of leaders we have, they've never meant well for us. They're a bunch of wicked people, a bunch of looters who steal money and store them in foreign banks, who shows their exotic cars on social media, who married multiple wives at the expense of Nigerian development, who compete with themselves with wealth and affluence. These are the leaders we have. We don't have. The only person that we can count on now is Mr. Peter Obi. So get your PVC and do the right thing. Encourage others to get their PVC, and also remember to mount pressure on our federal government to release the prisoner of conscience, Nnamdi Kanu, because Fulani killers are walking free the streets of Nigeria with AK-47s. Nnamdi Kanu did not do what they are doing. So set him free. The court has already discharged him. He should be set free. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alex. Mr. CBD, please, your closing remark. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I didn't know that we are still talking about Davido's issue, but the thing is that I'll just close by saying that obviously, like I said earlier, I don't blame the family, the parents, Davido or Choma, because of their journey, because they have to work, they have to travel, and what is it called? Having nannies and domestic workers. It's a normal thing all over the world. So the only thing is that the nanny was very careless, and nanny, your job is to be a nanny, look after the child. How can a child leave your side for even 5 minutes, even 5 minutes, and you are not, you should be able to discover where that child is. So that is a very big negligence on the side of the nanny. Then generally, Black people, I think we are having issues with raising our kids. This is not, particularly in reference to what has happened to our brother Davido and his wife. Black people, we are many of us are failing. Not everybody, but I'm talking in general terms. In raising our kids, and look at everything happening. The biggest problem now of a Black man is another Black man. And it's just quite unfortunate. Look at this rapper or musician that was, gone down today. Was it today in America? And that's a popular guy. So it's quite unfortunate. We need to, uphold the family system. We need to, make sure that we push it. And all this, this belief of, just people doing whatever they like is not helping our society, it's destroying us. We need to understand that before we even start looking for white people now that is responsible for our issues, we are the major problems to ourselves, and at the same time, like I said earlier, the issue of Afenifere and all these people, we want all the support we can get, but please, the main focus is the people. The people need to be motivated. If the people are not motivated by this time, then you know that there's something wrong with the people. So let us focus on spreading the message among the people. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. NCBD. Thank you, guys. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate you all for taking time out to do this with us once again today, the first day of November 2022. I wish you all the best. I wish you guys the best. Many, many more years to come, we will celebrate. Thank you all guys so much. God bless you for taking time out to do this, the viewers, the panelists, and of course, the people on the comment section. Please endeavor to join us tomorrow, 10 a.m. Nigerian time for our newspaper headline reviews, and 5 p.m. Nigerian time tomorrow for our discussion, just like this one we just had. Please endeavor to join us, and do not forget to like and share this broadcast if you are yet to do so. My name is Kachi, and this is me saying thank you for watching. God bless you, and bye-bye.